G'day ladies and gents, and welcome back to Cold Waters with Mags, and welcome back aboard the Los Angeles attack submarine in our 1984 Epicmod campaign. So we're continuing on with the same mission set that we had last time we were playing. We've basically got a free roam at this point. Sink as much Soviet shipping as we possibly can. We can target whatever we like. No direct orders at this time. We will receive new orders in the future. Now we've just come across what looked like on the map to be a Soviet submarine group. So we're going to do... We have two targets here, so we're going to do a little bit of an identifier here. See exactly what we're dealing with. So we have... Interesting. 2-on-2 tight. I think that's more of a potential surface ship than a sub. No, biologic. Blue whale. So we've got a whale in here, the classic decoy whale, and that is very close to being a Victor. So it's too wide for Victor 3. This is our submarine. What have we got here? What have we got? Juliet, Echo. It's Papa. We have a Papa. I don't think I've actually ran into a Papa on any of the campaigns so far, so this is new. CSAT 65M, SS60M, missiles, super tray radar, passive sonar, no towed array, 125 decibels. 7,100 tons. And it appears to be heading away from us. Its estimated speed 12 knots at the moment. Very good. Let's go straight towards our blue whale here, actually. So I want to make the turn so I can get the towed array out and see whether or not we can actually pick it up what it is. We actually changed depth here as well. Let's go to 400 will be deep enough. We're too close to the surface to deploy this towed array. The noise off the waves on the surface will just blow it out. So
sonar lost contact.
It is
last bearing 010. Contact faded. Come left to 042. Helm I. Sonar recon. Dive at 4008. Dive I.
Let's get the towed array out and see if we can get a better signal on this, because we're losing the Papa here a little bit, but she's heading away from us. So we should be able to hear her fairly okay. %. 33% and holding. 32, dropping. Alright, down to 31. Let's do a slight course adjustment.
057 Helm I.
Alright, so we want... I know we'll launch port tubes. We should be far enough out that it won't hear the transient. Maintain 5 knots. Tube 1 away. And tube 2 away. And we just had counterfire straight away. Papa is much closer than anticipated. That's 3 transients from the Papa. Papa's got 4 tubes, as I recall. Those transients are about there, so she is significantly closer than I thought. How the hell am I not hearing her? What's the ambient? The ambient's only 88, even at 125. If she's that close, that's... Those were somewhere around 7 kilometers, or 7 kiluyards rather. We've got the moss loaded, so if I need it, I need it. I'm going to try not to do anything too crazy here. The popper's not pinging back, although... 63, and it's showing us that far out. She's not there. It will either she's not there, or she is there and there's something in between the two of us. Yeah, those are very, very, very close. There might be a submarine in between the two.
Come left to 008 Helm I.
Track towed.
Make turns for 15 knots. Maneuvering I. Con maneuvering. Making turns for 15 knots.
Torpedoes going active. Where's the bottom? Alright, we're going to dive. Ballast, planes. There. No, it is the popper. It is the popper. She is close enough. Torpedo 1, we can turn in now. Looks like the popper has exactly the same idea. It's going all the way to the bottom.
Passing 700 feet.
Wires don't fail me now.
Passing 800 feet.
One's going active.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
And 2 is about to. It should pick it up straight away as well. Boom, boom. 2 torpedoes active.
Passing 900 feet.
That's right, we've got more space to go yet.
Passing 1,000 feet.
I had that trotor. I was sure I ordered that towed array retracted. Alright, start leveling out.
Con sonar. Torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the water. Bearing.
Alright, one of their torpedoes has picked us up. Boom. Yeah, I thought one torpedo wouldn't be enough.
Con sonar. Torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the water. Bearing 05.
2 are on us.
Con sonar. Noisemaker. Bearing. Con sonar. Torpedo.
Losses away.
Torpedo in the water. Bearing 313.
Looks like all their torpedoes have picked us up.
Make turns. 3.
Decoy deployed. oof. I really don't like the fact that our 48's come in that direction either. But it looks like they've taken the moss. All of them took the moss. Unfortunately, some of them might pick me up on the way back out, which is why I'm trying to open the gap as much as I possibly can. Come on, and there goes the pop-up. Nice.
02, last bearing, 022, contact breaking up.
So she'll be on the bottom. Alright, first one is starting to turn.
Shift for ultra quiet.
Going silent. Now, fingers crossed, it won't pick me back up on the turn back. No, one did. Actually, it looks like they're starting to explode, which is good. Oh, alright. Let's get some safety distance off the bottom here. Let's get a 900. Alright, so after the weapons have finally gone away, the pupper has been sunk. 7,100 to the tally. We still have 7 Mark 48s remaining, and we took no damage. So, that is not too bad. Keep on completing the mission. Alright, so we need to hunt down something else. And it looks like we've already been hit by a target. So, current speed is 5 knots. We're once again at 50 feet. Bearing 104 Sierra 1. We'll keep that at 20. Status report. All tubes are loaded, so let's close 2 and go.
Con sonar, new contact bearing 128, designated Sierra 1.
Now, since we're already at 50 feet for this one,
Sonar, new contact
I might
bearing
be
1,
cheeky.
2, 4, designated Sierra 2.
It did look like a merchant fleet. So let's put the periscope.
New ESM contact bearing 118.
Con sonar, new contact bearing 125.
124.
Con sonar, new contact bearing 124, designated Sierra 6. Con sonar, master 5, is classified as emergent.
Okay, that's enough here, I think. Periscope down. What is our conditions set? We have no thermal layer, that's alright. Give us 250 feet.
250 feet, dive by.
Alright, we've got a couple more we picked up on the surface. We've got a Sierra 6, Master 3, E4. We didn't identify that one. I'm guessing, I was to check our signatures, Keshen. Nope, Master 3. One of these will be a Keshen as well. Probably E4. Well, it could be a rigger. There's usually at least 2 escorts of matching type. So we'll just check and see what we've got here. On the upside, nobody's changing course. It's a Kazbek.
Con sonar, master 3, is classified as merchant.
Nobody's changing course, so I don't think our little periscope pop was detected.
Con sonar, Sierra 6, is classified as merchant.
Okay. Oh, and we're going to have party time. Alright, 2 and 3. Let's set them to surface running across the board. That's the range on Keshen, and negative 16 on active for Keshen. Keshen can't actually hear us yet. Can rigger? No, negative 47. She won't be getting a return. Current speed 13.
Con, dive at 250 feet, dive by.
I'm not going to worry about deploying the towed array at this point. Clear of our 688, shoot them and hook them around the back. Actually, no, yes, we'll change your mind. We will deploy the towed array because we've lost the Kazbek already.
Sonar new contact bearing 111, designated Sierra 7.
Alright, there's Master 4, and we've got a Sierra 7 as well now.
Con, sonar new contact bearing 118, designated Sierra 8.
Jesus, I've only got 7 torpedoes. I don't think we're going to be able to sink all of this, not with the amount of torpedoes that we have. And not a good enough signal to be able to get anything else yet either. That's alright. Torpedo, make your turns. So they will be turning around the rear now, nice and clear of our submarine. Should be over here somewhere in the murk, although we can't see it for distance, but that's fine. And we're going to send them around. I'm going to take up the Keshin first, pop the Kazbek. I've got a tail on you, so I can work out what you are. Actually, you were nice and easy. You're a Cotland. Alright, so there's one of the other escorts, M4.
Escort.
M4 looks like it's got a double line. Yeah, I can't see anything that looks like it's going to line up with that just yet. We need a clearer signal. We need a clearer signal. Alright, you know what? Let's get our next torpedo out. We're going to launch this one straight out. It's going to turn over this way. I'm going to send it out after the Cotland. A bit of time acceleration here as we try and wind them in. If we get rid of the Keshin on the Cotland, we should be able to make a little bit of damage to the center. There's the rigger. Kazbek is back in. Looks like 2 Kazbeks. That Keshin is about to shit because it's got to be close enough to basically detect that torpedo at this point. I'm going to send one out after the rigger if we can, actually. Snipe that rigger out of the way.
Con, sonar, Master 4 is classified as merchant.
Alright, so it's only Sierra 8 we haven't identified
Fire
now.
Control, weapon acquired.
Keshin's identified. And it's an Ugra. So, we've got Ugra, Kazbek. Alright, these are nicely grouped up. What I wouldn't give some anti-ship missiles right about now. 3, we can turn it in for Cotland. I'm confident 2 we'll be able to deal with Keshin. And we'll get 1 over here to deal with rigger. And that should be all the escorts, hopefully. Torpedo coming past any second now. actually see the torpedo go past, or I didn't. Right, Cashin is dealt with, so that's one of the threats to our sub cleaned up. Let's get back under the water so we can't hear. Kotlin is our next worry, and rigger. Reload tube, and we'll start getting some in here and get these Kazbeks before they have a chance to get away and put at least a couple of them down. We won't have enough to sink them all, I don't think. But we should be able to do some damage before we're completely torped out. Weapons. Yeah, we've got 3 left in storage.
Torpedo room 2-2 ready.
At the very least, if you want to think about it from a from a military standpoint, if we don't taking out the escorts before the transports, theoretically this isn't actually a bad option, because if the escorts are gone, it opens up the transports, which you can easily report the location of, to a very easy takedown by virtually any surface vessel. Or aircraft for that matter. They'd have no anti-aircraft defences once the escorts are gone. So... Kotlin detected the torpedo, so it's not entirely silly, and we lost the wire. That's not the wire I wanted to lose. We could have afforded the wire on 3, the wire on 1. We kind of needed to guide. Damn it.
Sonar, noisemaker, bearing, 1,
No
2,
problem.
0.
So I might actually reload the Moss. Get another torp in the tubes at this point, because we're probably going to need them.
Fire control, weapon acquired.
3 is not tracking Kotlin at the moment. 3 is tracking something else. What are you tracking? Yeah, 3, I don't want you to sink that. Kotlin out of the way, if you don't mind.
Sonar, noisemaker, bearing, 1, 2, 6.
Torpedo 1 is just about loaded.
Torpedo room 2-1 ready.
Cool, thank you. Tube 1. You as well, please. 3. You're going to latch that countermeasure. I don't want you to latch the countermeasure, I want you to latch what's on the other side of the countermeasure. Down here.
1, 3, 0.
Come on, give me feedback here. I know it's down here.
Torpedo room 2-4 ready.
There it is. Alright, 3's got Kotlin. Rig is running, and it's counter-firing torpedoes into its own fleet.
1, 3, 4.
3 is continuing to track the Kotlin, which is good. And boom.
Contact, Sierra, 7, last bearing, 1, 3, 6, contact breaking up.
So that's another one down. I'm not sure how our torpedo out here is going to go. She should be active at this point. I have had torpedoes in this in Epicmod where if they haven't been they haven't activated when the wire breaks, when they hit their designated point, what's supposed to happen is whatever the last command you gave to them was, they'll hit that point and they'll activate as per normal. You just won't have wire control of them. But I've had a couple of them that haven't activated when they've hit that end of command. I'm not sure if it's a bug or if it's an intentional behavior, but I'm concerned that may be what's happening here. It may not have gone active at all. So I'm shortening these ones up and getting them to act now. I want them to get to the surface, get to their maximum speed, and start running in on the rest of this group as quickly as possible. And if their wires break, at least then I know they are active. And I'm just going to send them towards the bulk of the fleet. No particular targeted location. They'll be fast enough to catch something that's in there, and even if I lose the wire... Dubner doesn't know how lucky it was. I would really like to take that too. But I wanted that Cotland out of the way first. Kazbek was 16. Kazbek's the main one to get though. 16, 16, 16, 16. See if 2 can hit the Kazbek. Now let's get our next torpedoes up. Top away. Probably should have launched this one a little bit before.
Con, torpedo room, tube 3 ready. Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Okay, so 1 has found something.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
And looks like 2 has managed to find the Kazbek, which is what I was after. Find one of them anyway. And you 3, I'm going to send you over that way as well. I reckon 1 may have found the rigger. I think. Seems the most likely thing out here it's found. So this shouldn't be enough to sink the Kazbek, but I'm going to see whether or not it is sufficient to... well, it'll be enough to hopefully sink it given enough time. I'm just not sure what you're chasing. Yeah, it's an impact on Kazbek. Let's load in the next torpedo, and we are out. We have no more left to go. Okay. What? I don't know what got hit in here. Rigger wouldn't have survived a direct torpedo impact. Kazbek definitely took 1. I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure what just got hit.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready. Con, torpedo
I'm
room,
gonna have
tube
to...
2 ready.
I'll keep that one going. I'm gonna have to turn 3 off here and see if we can intercept the rigger with it, because the rigger is coming to hunt.
Con, sonar, lost contact. Sierra 8, flat
acquire the Kazbek. And hopefully, same deal, hopefully it'll sink it when it does.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Falls onto the Kazbek.
Con,
Impact
fire
on
control,
Kazbek.
weapon acquired.
And 3 should take the rigger. Which will take the threat line. Ow. Miss.
Last bearing, 1, 8.
Okay, rigger out.
Deck
So
breaking up.
what does that leave us with? Kazbek over here is immobilized, a hole in the rear of the hull, and this one is also immobilized. And we are now out of everything. We have no other torpedoes or anything else that we can do. So all we can actually do at this point, while we do have a Ugra sailing around, is sit and wait. Just going to decrease to 4 knots.
Make turns for 4 knots. Maneuvering eye.
And we're just going to have to sit here and see whether or not the Kazbeks actually go down. Alright, so I've been sitting around for about 10 minutes with the time acceleration on, watching the Ugra just do laps, and at this point it doesn't seem that the either of the Kazbeks are actually going to go down. They're still bombing at about the same point. They're definitely sunken in the arse, but they're both bobbing and staying on the surface, so yeah, I don't think they're going to sink. I think they're immobilized, they're crippled, but they're not going to the bottom. So I have no torpedoes left to deal with, to put any more weapons into them, unfortunately, and I have nothing to deal with the Ugra because our missiles here only work on submarines. So now we're going to exit stage left.
Left 2, 3, 2, 2, L high.
Track the total ray. I'm going to drop the depth down. Where's the seafloor? I'm going to go to about 1,000 feet. And we're just going to exit the zone. There's nothing much left for us to do at this point. Okay, so report. After action report. We got the Cotland, we got the rigger, we got the Keshin. We damaged 2 Kazbeks. The Ugra and the Dunbar escaped. So 9,380 tons. We could have done better there. It would have been nice if these two both went down, but we'll take them. No additional damage, but we are completely out of torpedoes, so we're going back to Holy Lock. Excellent results. Continue the mission. Well, unfortunately, we're not going to be continuing any missions. We are heading back to grab resupplies. Anyways, ladies and gents, hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you very much for watching. Cold Waters will be returning very soon. As I've said to a few people, this 1984 Cold Waters campaign for Epicmod is likely going to be one of the last on the channel. After this one, we're going to change over to, well, I'm hoping that the patch release schedule for U-Boat will have stabilized to the point where it's not going to break save games all the time. So I can actually do a full campaign run there without, being 2 or 3 missions in and having a patch release that breaks it. And I currently have Silent Hunter 5 and Silent Hunter 4 installed on, both of them modded heavily. I'm thinking a Silent Hunter 4 Pacific campaign might be the go because it's so rarely touched. Otherwise, I might do that, and I have Silent Hunter 3 installed as well, but it's currently unmodded, so I might look at mods for that one and, well, take a peek and see what we've got there for some submarine content. Anyways, guys, at this point, 361,395 tons. Everybody seems pretty happy with our performance. We just need some more weapons so we can keep going. Until next time, take care.